Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I feel like I look so awesome right now, so let's just start there. My hair is rivaling a character from Anne of Green Gables, so Anne of Green Gables vibes are strong. If you can hear outside, it is not just kind of raining, it is pouring rain like I've never seen in California ever in my whole life. And it was thundering and lightning and like craziness. So it kind of like goes and comes back. If you hear that, I apologize, but I still wanted to sit down and put on some makeup, which is new from e.l.f. I got the cutest PR package and it just inspired me to try this along with other things that were kind of lurking about in my closet of things I wanted to try on camera that I purchased myself. So it's kind of a half and half, but the most new is their concealer. So get excited for it. We're gonna do a full day wear test and my turtleneck won't stay up. And my hand. This is a swatch accident. So just so you guys know, beauty guruing can be dangerous. I was doing too many swatches because I do like the nice insert swatches for you guys separate after I'm done filming. And I had a product that was glittery that would not come off and I ended up literally giving myself a chemical burn. So ignore it. Before we hop in, if you would like to watch more videos from me, most of them are not as hot mess as this intro, but full disclosure, some of them are. But still, if you would like to watch more videos of mine in the future, make sure you subscribe and ring the bell. Let's jump right in. Excuse me, but when did e.l.f. start doing PR? Well, I can see it in the background, you guys. That is not product placement. That is just me thinking that it's sparkly cute pink and kind of jazzes up the background. I change up my background from time to time. I'm not the best at it. I usually like flip the page in the book. I have my perfume bottles. I don't know, my background is not that great, but I don't do product placement. I don't use affiliate links. I have stopped accepting sponsorships. And even in the past, I wasn't doing many of them whatsoever. I'm really focused on Halo right now because that is where my heart is and focus is. And if you've seen like this lift and light and change with me and my energy and everything, it's because I'm able right now with a 3-day-a-week upload change to pour more into what I am truly passionate about, and that is my brand Halo. I'll link my information for Halo in the description box below as far as IG and the website. If you have not heard about it, go check it out. I'll insert some before and afters right now so you kind of get a clue of what I'm talking about. But I just want to say that I don't do product placement because it's interesting when I see like these little things kind of flutter up and I'm just like, no, it's just no. I'm happy to answer questions for any of that, but it's just not my gig, not my thing. So now you know. This is like my dream camo. I want a shirt made out of this kind of like dreamy light camo. What do we have going on here? This is the 16-hour Camo Concealer. They have 18 shades. This is said to be a long wear, full coverage concealer that will get you through anything. They even in this PR box put like a separate like fresh little applicator to kind of illustrate like, hey, we look like the Tarte applicator. Like it reminds me of the Tarte applicator. It's that larger, gonna spread a lot of product out very quickly type of an applicator. It also says it has intense pigmentation that isn't going to settle in fine lines, that it is mattifying, of course long wearing, and you guys, it's $5, like $5. Let's see if this is great. Fingers crossed, because wouldn't that be just the very best. All right, I also have some brush sets. I have highlighting powders. This I'm super jazzed about. I showed you guys this a while back when I thought that it was like brand spanking new and it wasn't. So we're just gonna kind of play with the makeup, get to it. I kind of wanted to play a bit with this concealer on the face first. So let's see what we can achieve. Ooh, that's darker than I thought. Wow, so crazy. Okay, that really does dry down to a powder finish very quickly. Going in now with medium sand because that was just a little bit too dark. That's better. So sometimes I like to take a concealer on this area, which is my problem area where I have some sun damage. I scar so easily. I just have that kind of skin that if I even have just one little, you know, pimple, it will leave a mark for months and months and months and months and months. So I really want to get that taken care of. I want to go see Nurse Jamie and have her laser that off, because really there isn't any topical skincare or amount of sleep or anything like that that is going to completely eradicate those spots. Maybe we should do like a field trip. I think that might be good. Okay, so this is super nice and very, very full coverage and actually sinking right into the skin and almost making my pores disappear, which is crazy. Ooh, I kind of love this. Can I just use this as foundation? What? You guys, I'm still totally obsessed with Julia Michaels too. Like, best song ever. I'm gonna put it on while I do my foundation, and then I will be right back for more concealing underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go into medium peach and go underneath the eyes, and PS, the foundation went on beautifully on top of the concealed areas. I didn't have to go in with a second layer, and I think it looks really nice. I'm kind of shocked, you guys, because I've been very, very vocal about not loving e.l.f. foundation. I've never really liked any of their concealers. This is clearly not sponsored. Well, maybe it's not clear. It's clear now. This is not sponsored. I kind of was like excited but hesitant to try this because of those few things, but this is really nice. I mean, I need to see how it wears all day, but the way that it presses into your skin and almost makes your pores look invisible. You guys know that the Hourglass foundation made my skin look so bad, like so bad that I was almost embarrassed to put it online. And it's not like much has changed. Like, it's only been a few days since I tried that other one, the Hourglass, so nothing dramatically has changed with my skin. Wow, yeah, I really like this. I'm curious to see how contouring with it will go, because sometimes these formulas that dry down to more of a powder, it's not the greatest to contour with, but let's just kind of play and see. I'm really, really into this so far. I cannot believe that they have made a concealer that I immediately am enjoying so much. My mind is definitely blown. So I'm gonna continue on with the face, Bake Bronze Blush, and I'll be right back. You guys, my skin looks like a little porcelain doll. Like, it is so smooth, like even like super up close. Powder sits so beautifully on top of this product. Bronzer, contour powder. I'm kind of speechless, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on some blush. This is not e.l.f. I actually really don't like e.l.f. blush. I've talked about that in the past. It's just not for me. It always ends up blotching on me. And this is a new palette from Jouer that I have been super curious to try. I'm just doing a little pat, pat, pat. I'm using my Scott Barnes 64 brush. Scott's like the master of blush. Actually, that's what I want to learn from him. He like brings blush almost up a little bit. That's why sometimes you see me doing this. It's because I'm trying to copy him. That's how he does it. And like, it looks so pretty. Let's dip into the highlighting powder. I have the highlighting shimmer powder in Rose Glow. Do I have another shade? No, I have an oil control powder. I don't know that we're gonna need this actually, because everything feels like it is so locked in, like nice and tight. We're gonna go in here. I'm gonna get the product on the side of the brush and just go right in this area here. I want this to feel very pastel-y and dreamy. That's kind of the vibe that I am going for with today's look. Not my favorite, actually. Of all the e.l.f. highlighters that I have tried, this is not my favorite color. It's not giving me as much payoff as it usually does. So this is a much softer one. If you like a softer highlight, you might be into it. For me, no, I need more. Maybe in here they have one that would be good. I'm gonna dip into the shade Glamour. better, but still, I mean, it's not like a Fenty highlight. Like, I'm so picky about highlight these days. Like, I really like something very, very blingy, but that does not exaggerate and look like it's sitting on top of the skin or anything like that. The skin looks so nice though. Oh my God. Okay, my lips feel kind of crazy dry at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I actually have a new lip liner from Dose of Colors. This is the shade Nitty Gritty, and it is stunning. I love this so much, so I'm gonna do a quick line. I'm gonna go on the lips with a $2 product from e.l.f. This is their Lip Lacquer in Natural. I don't know if that's right. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Ooh, someone's overlining her lips lately and doesn't care. Ugh. Meltdown. Breathe. Oh my gosh. Man, you know when you mess something up and like you can totally see it, like you see that it's there and it's kind of not there, but also it's kind of like it's there. Weird thing about this gloss, and I believe this is one that I've raved about, but different packaging, or maybe it's not, maybe it's a different shade. There was one e.l.f. shade that I was using over and over and over for a while. I'll have to take a look at older videos. I ultimately repurchased it once and then had to get rid of it because it did spoil. But this one, Natural Lip Lacquer, this smells very sharp, but when I'm licking my lips, it tastes like vanilla. Really weirding me out. I don't know, kind of strange. I do want to put a little bit of this Plumping gloss on top to further the illusion that I have going on. I kind of like to just put a little bit of high shine right here to grab light, make things look more full, and it kind of smooths out if you do any overlining. I tend to just overline right in the center and a little bit here, and I kind of cheat the line in a little bit on the bottom lip because otherwise things look a little bit unbalanced to me. All right, we're gonna go in with a little MAC Painterly Paint Pot and get to the eyes. You know, the makeup looks so good that I kind of wish I was having a better hair day. It wasn't rainy outside and I had something really fabulous to go and do. I am actually just at home today, so I have my sweater, messy hair, and then like lashes and great skin and all of that. I really, really love this concealer. I have high hopes for it. I'm gonna do some check-ins. I'm gonna do some close-ups. We're gonna take an even deeper look at everything. Even beyond sitting right here with the lights and everything in the mirror and in natural lighting, it looks really, really smooth. So I'm very excited. I pray that it stays this way because even the contouring, like even blending that out was really, really nice. In the future, I would definitely work in one area at a time because it is the kind of formula that dries down very quickly. It has that powder finish, but there's almost something about it that presses into the skin and kind of locks into place. It's a very unique formula for $5. I am mind blown. Like completely mind blown, okay? Like really, what's going on, you know? From there, we have the $14 palette right here. I'm wearing so many of these shades on my eye. The lime green is really beautiful. I have other lime greens that are maybe a little bit softer, mintier, and more my vibe. I don't not like it. It went on very smoothly and nice, but I think it looks prettier in the pan than it does on my eyes. But that being said, I still think it looks nice on the eyes. So let me just confuse you for a moment. These all blended beautifully. Holy cow, not much falling out, just no mistakes really happened. I blended my heart out and used so many shades. I used this cream shade right here named appropriately Cream, which is very opaque underneath my brow bone, and that just gave me like a nice lift. Just everything about this palette I love. I think this is one of the best e.l.f. palettes I have tried, and $14, you get a lot of bang for your buck. So this one's a hit. The lip products are a hit. I will wait and see if I use the blotting powder that I believe is $6. That's like a nice touch-up powder. I'm thinking it might be a dupe for the Fenty powder, which is what I usually use to touch up. So we'll see. I really love the lashes that I put on. These are the Boss Babe lashes by Frankie Rose. Nice little indie brand. I'm really loving like indie brand lashes and drugstore lashes. I was gonna use the e.l.f. ones, but they just did not look that good, you guys. And I was like, this look is so beautiful. This was just not gonna do it. Their lashes just look really stringy, and I don't like spidery, stringy, plasticky, shiny, false lashes. I just think they look terrible. Even though they're $2, like, I don't know. This wasn't a challenge video, so I passed on those, so forgive me. But we tried a bunch of other things that are good. Let's see how long they last, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hello again, you guys. So it is now like 11:30-ish. I'm gonna wear this over the weekend, and I really like it so much, so that's a great sign. I feel like for not touching up or anything like that, the concealer stayed so nice. I love how I was able to contour. I would probably in the future blend each section at a time just because the dry down is so quick. Like, you really gotta work fast with this stuff, but it does kind of vanish your pores. So it's like really legit. I like it. $5, long wear, powder finish, doesn't exaggerate lines. Loved using it underneath my foundation. I just feel like my foundation actually stayed put pretty nicely today. It's been rainy outside. I was working on my billion views video and just a lot of like tearing up. And so at the end of all of that emotionalness, I'll link that video below if you want to go watch it. It's like the full progression, full journey from like start to now with YouTube and my first billion views here. What a ride. Anyway, I feel like my makeup held up really nicely. It's not looking the greatest ever. Like, let's really get in there. The eyeshadow wore beautifully. My eyelashes are crooked. These need to go. Oh my God. There we have it, my friends. Look how like bright the eyeshadow still is though. The lip product was great. Most everything was really good. e.l.f. is like, they're doing a killer job. All right, you guys, so I have my final check-in for e.l.f. We are finally here. I'm wearing it right now. Wow, my under eye area does look really, really good. I am gonna kind of lean in for you guys. I have worn this almost every single day for like a week and a half. Like, it's been a long little bit here. I really wanted to get to know the formula before I put my like 100% stamp of approval, because immediate thoughts were, this is great. This is like the best concealer. Oh my gosh, what is happening here? You can use it to contour. You can use it to conceal on the face. And I do think it's a great product, but I will give you guys a slight warning that it totally sucked for me. So I was using it as a spot concealer on the face quite a bit. You know, through here, I was using a large amount, concealing right here, concealing here. I ended up breaking out, not terribly, but when I look in the mirror, in a magnifying mirror, because I am that person that will really kind of check in on my skin every single day. I have a really great skincare routine. I take care of myself. I take my halo. I, do all the health things in my life to make sure that I'm healthy on the inside and outside, and I like my skin to look very clear. So I do notice right away when products are breaking me out, and I did start to get these clogged pores, and I was just like, dang it, this is the only new thing that I am using consistently every single day. So I have stopped using it, and it's already kind of calmed down, and I'm not seeing as many clogged pores in the areas that I was using a heavy amount. So if you have sensitive skin, acne prone skin, then I might think twice about using it on the face. There is something in there that potentially could just like make your skin a little aggravated, but it is gorgeous underneath the eye. It gives you a crease-free look. If you set it with powder, it wears beautifully throughout the day. It doesn't feel heavy. It dries down really nicely, and I really like it. So I had to kind of give you the full deal with it. So there you have it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you ring the bell, that you are subscribed, that you do the things, leave me some comments, share it if you want to. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.